What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So September flew right past us. We're now in October. So let's talk about what we can anticipate from the channel and, talk about what happened last month. So we got the Iron Studios Chucky. We got that. I finally did a review for you guys on the Black Widow. We got this lightsaber, which, by the way, I'm selling if anyone wants it. $75, it's yours. We got blue 1/10 scale. Finished off my video series of the water bottles. I know you guys don't like those, but hey, I don't do YouTube for free. We got Mechagodzilla, which was awesome, as well as Nazgul, and Majora's Mask. So 3 big statues, 2 1/10s. Not bad, honestly. We had some good pre-orders, the Tien, Last of Us, and Arnold is technically going up for pre-order in a few days. But, we got to see it in all its glory. But, I'd say the best I got was definitely Mechagodzilla. I like that more than the Nazgul. The Nazgul is incredible, though. But I do like Mechagodzilla the most of all the pieces I did get. We made some statue display updates, more or less doing a dedicated God of War. And I'm still questioning if I'm going to do that. I mean, if I can sell Bruce Lee, I will. Just so I can, bring back that ultimate DBZ setup and have space for Resident Evil 3. But that is more or less what happened in the month of September. So let's talk about October. Alrighty, folks. So, first statue that should be arriving is actually one I've owned twice now. It's the Aaron Ray Perez, ARP, just the acronym, Kratos statue. I'm actually getting the original prototype. It's currently in transit right now from Mexico to me. I anticipate it probably arriving within the next week. So I owned just a standard production. Then I got the second prototype, and I was really amazed on how much better the paint app was. And now I'm getting the original prototype that also was enhanced right before it shipped to me. Basically he added blood. It didn't originally have blood, but he added blood. The pictures look phenomenal, and I'm super excited. There's the lunging Kratos. I did like that Kratos on Throne, although Gaming Head scaling was off, like that, and Laura. That's the Laura I want, and the likeness was decent. The detail was, outdated, but I sold it because someone offered me, what'd they offer me? Oh, I swear it was like $1,500, so I sold it. Yeah, I got offered a lot of money. That Kratos, though, that thing couldn't sell for the life of me. It was so big. I do like it, though, but I didn't have space at the time. But yeah, we're getting the Kratos. That's going to be the first major statue we're getting. Second one I anticipate, is the Ryu Boo, although this actually hasn't started shipping yet. But I know a few weeks ago, Ryu said that this was in final QC. I'm waiting on Kaio Nation to send me the, remaining balance. Because I'm very excited for this because it's going to go next to my Prime 1 Goku. This was supposed to ship originally in Q1 2023. Now it's shipping Q4 2023. It's a delayed 2 additional quarters. But I do think this looks fantastic. I love the pose, the ball in the air. I think that's great. Overall, it's a fantastic looking piece. We'll just love an underbase, which I will personally add to it anyways. Nevertheless, I think this looks great. I'm excited for it. I don't know if it will arrive. If Kaio Nation can ship it in the next week, then yes, I'll get it in the month. But, it's very possible this is just going to be a, November statue arriving. Now, we do have 3 Prime 1 statues that have the possibility of shipping in the month of October. Doesn't mean I'm going to get it, but I wanted to, state that we're officially in the time slot for Nathan Drake. And his edition size was announced, meaning he's probably in the final stages of production, maybe QC soon. I doubt he's going to ship in October, probably more like November, December timeframe, but I'm very excited for this. I love Uncharted. I sold my old Nathan Drake in anticipation to get this, and so this is the definite Uncharted statue. Now, I recently played Uncharted 4. It's an absolute masterpiece. This statue is as well, so very excited to get that. Witch King of Angmar. Also, same time slot. Also, edition size announced: 400 for the Ultimate and 80 for the regular one, which also is waitlisted. Ultimate's the only way to go for this, though. I think if you're doing the regular, you might as well just get the Dark Side, because Dark Side's base is better than this base without the Nazgul. But yeah, this one I'm stupid excited for. More excited for this than I am Nathan Drake, simply because it's one of the final few pieces for my Lord of the Rings statue collection. After this, it's just Gandalf. Now, Gandalf, if we look up Gandalf, when the frick is he shipping? I have not technically even pre-ordered Gandalf. I am not going to pre-order him until he's basically ready to ship. And my goal is to use all my reward points. So that's more or less why I'm waiting. I got like $400 in rewards right now. And after Nazgul, Nathan Drake, and Kong Bust, I'm probably going to end up with like $750 in rewards. So I'll use it to help cover the shipping on Gandalf the Grey. Because that's literally how much shipping is just going to cost. Because this weighs over 100 pounds. It's going to be probably 2 to 3 boxes. But I do believe this will be the best Lord of the Rings statue outside of Sauron. I think it's going to go Sauron, Gandalf, Witch King. Those 3 in a row. Boom. That's my opinion. But very excited to get this. This one obviously April to July. Likely will get delayed. But yeah, I'm very excited. That's quite a whiles away. But Witch King of Angmar, I hope this is my next statue shipping, if I'm brutally honest. I want this immediately. And you guys also need to buy my Sideshow one. We're selling that. So message me if you're interested. Throw me an offer. We'll get rid of that and Gandalf. I'll throw you guys a good deal. But, yeah, this is the one I want to ship the most right now. And the last one, of course, is Kong Bust. The edition size was announced quite a whiles ago on this bad boy, 300, much lower than Godzilla. Now, Godzilla, I think, is like 1,500, And that one did not have good resale value. It was on constant sales on Sideshow. I think it's sold out now. I still think it's available through Prime 1. But, this one clearly did not get as many pre-orders, and the biggest reason is this ridiculous price tag. When, Godzilla retails at like $1,600, and people are like, oh, well, Kong's probably $2,000, and that's what he should have been. No, they decided to charge as much as a Queen Studios bust. So I freaking hate that, but I need this bust. It finishes my setup. I'm sure, shipping's going to be raised several $100s on this. The only thing I didn't get really is that axe. I don't have space for it, and I don't need it. Although if I did all my Monsterverse top shelf and I had the space, I would get it. Yeah, so I'm excited to get this. I'm not excited to pay for this. You know what I mean. But yeah, this one, October to January. So I do believe this could start shipping soon because we've had the edition size for a while. It's already been delayed once. So probably could start shipping soon. I'd rather get this, the Witch King before this, but this does finish that entire setup, which will be really cool. It's always nice to finish a line and be like, okay, that's all I need. I'm done. Black Adam was delayed to December to March. So although as far as I've heard, you can't cancel and get your money back from Prime 1 if there's a delay or a shipping increase. Although legally speaking, to sell in the United States, they have to abide by the law, which states if it's been over 30-day delay, you have to offer a full refund. So I'm curious if I contacted Prime 1 and showed them the law and be like, hey, you need to follow the law. I don't care about your rules. This is a law. You could be reported to the FCC and lose your license to sell in America if you don't abide by this. So I kind of want to message them and ask them to cancel my Black Adam. Even though I still want to get this, and I may still get this, I want to ask to cancel and see if they're going to do it, because they need to return that rule back, because Sideshow has that rule, and they're very adamant about it. They even say, we will cancel this unless you confirm you want to keep this order. And Prime 1 needs to stop this BS of tripling our shipping costs, getting rid of canceling. So I think I'm going to email them and ask them. I'll keep you guys posted on what they say. And I'm going to show them that law when I email them, like, hey, this has been delayed. way over 30 days, I would like to get my deposit back. Legally, you have to refund me. So let's see what they say. If they do refund me, most likely I'll cancel this if my job and financial situation doesn't fix itself by June of next year. So that's all that's going to be probably arriving during the month. Now let's talk about the coming soon, because we might be doing some pre-orders during the month. First is the T1000. I will pre-order that. T800 endoskeleton. That is on my absolute must-have list. Been waiting 10 years for that. And of course, T800 Terminator, just Arnold battle damaged. In a perfect world, I'd love to get obviously every single Prime 1/3 Predator, and I'd get all 3 from AVP. Those are the 3 I plan to pre-order right now. Now, of course, we have the Arnold Schwarzenegger, bust, which I talked about yesterday, and lo and behold, like minutes after my video launches, they show the full gallery. Now, I've come up with a few possible ways of how I could do like an Ultimate Terminator wall with that. However, there's lots of issues of me doing that. One, it is literally $20,000 to do a Terminator wall, which I don't have the money for. 2, there's certain statues I have to have that are more important to me than a Terminator wall. Khaleesi bust. And ideally, I'd really like to keep Alita because I freaking love it. So, I mean, I know I could technically remove the Raptor bust, put it back where it was before, and do the Arnold bust right there, the new one. I wouldn't be able to do all Terminator down low. If you guys are part of my group, Facebook group, I showed a bunch of Photoshops. There's no way I'm going to be able to, I'm never selling Khaleesi. The only way I could move Khaleesi properly is if she was right here, and that took place of that, but then we did a bust right there, not those. And then Alita would have to go where the T-Rex is at, and then you'd have to do, then you could do all Terminator underneath. That also means getting duplicate Arnolds, duplicate T1000s, which is really excessive, especially since they're pretty much all the same pose with that T1000 as well. But I really do want to pre-order that Arnold, but I have several issues. One, the money. I don't have the money for it. It's $1,750 just to pre-order it. That is literally Witch King of Angmar right there. And I have money set aside for that, and I can't use that money to pre-order a new statue. So I don't have the money to actually pre-order the new Arnold. I'm not looking to get in credit card debt, so I don't want to throw it on a credit card. Will it sell out? That's a tough one because all the other previous silicones have not sold out. And it's really because of price and space. This is a huge bust. It's going to be highly sought after. People want Arnold. They want a clean Arnold. It's one of the best likenesses I've ever seen of Arnold. It has an arm, a shotgun, a sick base. I don't think the actual Arnold, that portion, is better on the new bust. I think it's better on this one. The battle damage is far better for me. The new base is better. This one's simpler, which a lot of people are saying they don't like the busy base. The new bust is taller than these ones. It won't scale as good, but it does still match, and I think it still would go good. But the biggest problem, honestly, is not even just space as well, but it's the money. People don't want to buy, my Red Sonja, Hulk Buster, and those would be like a deposit down for the Arnold bust. I'm curious if it's going to sell out, though, because this one was an edition size of 99. And I think it's sold out in a few months. Now it's highly sought after. The new one, I don't know if it's going to sell. I mean, it seems pretty hyped, but not a lot of people are going to be able to fork out $5,200 and a $1,750 deposit. It's like, that's my mortgage right there. So will it sell out? Eventually, of course. I don't know if it's going to be an instant sell simply due to the price. And there's not as many Terminator collectors as other things. But I'll be real curious. I mean, at the end of the day, if I don't get it, it's not like I don't have my Arnold bust now, which I'm very happy with. I do want to get it. I don't need it. I have this Arnold. I have the T1000. We don't need another T1000. We technically don't need another Arnold. And I'm always a much bigger fan of battle damage than classic. If I wanted a shotgun, I could literally just wall mount a shotgun on that wall right behind him. You know, and then the little diorama in the back, it's in the back, you're never going to see it. I don't care about a little naked Arnold and endoskeleton. I got full-blown endo right there. So technically the only thing it's adding is a shotgun and a clean Arnold face. The diorama in the back is really cool, but it's in the back, you're never going to see it. If I put it right there, I'm never going to see it. I'd only see it feels like right here. Or if I had it on like a turntable and I could turn it around. So that's the biggest problem of having that really cool diorama you're probably paying $900 for. You're never going to see it. Maybe you could put a mirror back there and at angles you could see it. So I don't know. I know I want to pre-order it, but I'm also trying to get out of statue collecting, and I realistically only need the Prime 1 line, and that's all I really need for Terminator, but we'll see. Anyways, folks, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you got coming in this month. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.